Hi, in this video we'll talk about reference variables in C++. So let's start with a very basic question as what is a reference variable? So a reference variable is basically an alias, or some people say alias, or you can say it's an other name to an existing variable. So a reference variable is an alias or an other name to an existing variable. So let me show you an example. Let's say I have a variable declared in my program as integer a with value 10. So I can visualize it as a block of memory with a name a, with value 10, and with a name a to it. So I can say that I can visualize this statement as like this. So I can say a is the name of the memory block and 10 is the value of the memory block. Now I can also define a reference to this, wherein I can say, okay, to this memory, can I have another name? So what we can do is I can define a reference variable. I can say b is a reference to an integer, and that integer is a. So here I am defining a reference variable to a, wherein I am saying that if I read it from right to left, I can say b is a reference to an integer and a is an integer. So you can say that b is a reference to the same memory. So whenever I want to refer to this memory block, I can use a or b to refer this memory block. So let me show you with the programming example here. So here I'll write a simple program main, and I'll declare an integer variable with value 10. And what I want is I want a reference to an a. So I'll say a is a reference variable to a, and since a is of type integer, I'll say b is a reference to an integer. So here I'm defining a reference variable and I'm initializing it at the same time. So I'm saying b is a reference to a variable a. Now if I try to print the value of a, I'll use an endl operator. So I'm trying to print value of a, and since I'm using cout and endl, I need to include the header files. So include iostream using namespace std. So cout will display the value of a, and endl will just take the cursor on the next line and also display the value of b. Now if I run the program, in this case the output that will be displayed by the code should be a, that is value of a, and value of b, which is nothing but 10. So let me execute the code line by line, and program execution will start from main, and here you will be able to see that the program runs step by step. I'll just execute the program step by step. Here I have a variable a with value 10, it's getting initialized, and here I've got a watch window. So if you want a watch window, what you can do is you can just go to debug, Windows, watch, and get a watch window. So this is an option to get a watch window, and the watch window will basically help you to watch the variables values. And I'll say I would like to see the variable value a. So a is a variable, and I would like to also see an address of a. So it says the address of a is this, some hexadecimal address. And at the same time, as the program goes ahead, as the program moves ahead, I'll say we have got a variable b also, and I would like to see b, and I'd also like to see address of b. So if you see here, address of a and address of b is same. It simply means that a and b are named to the same memory location. They are basically the same memory location, and the value that will be displayed on the output will be 10 and 10. So if I see the value on the output, what I get is 10, 10. It also means that if you try to modify value of A or value of B, the change is in the same memory location. So if I say B plus plus, and if I again display a value of A, so the value of E displayed here will be 11. So if I again run my program and see the watch window step by step, I'll be able to see that as the program starts. So you have got A with value 10, I've got B with value 10. It's the same memory basically. And as the program proceeds, I get value 10, 10 printed on the screen. And when I say B++, since at the same memory location, the value will be incremented by 1. And you'll see that here the value of A, it shows 11. Basically, it's the same memory. And as it goes ahead, the value that will be displayed here, you'll see the value is updated to 11. So that's a simple concept of a reference variable.